Alright guys, we're going to be looking at the solution to the group classwork exercise that was given to you in the last class before you went off on break. So let's take a look at our first question here. Alright, again, we are expanding. We have actually two instances of expansion here. So let's take care of the first one right here. So everything inside the bracket is going to be multiplied by negative 2. So negative 2 times 3x is negative 6x. Negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2. Okay, now we're going to go to the second case of expansion. And remember that this 5 is positive. So positive 5 times positive 4 is positive 20. And positive 5 times positive 5 times negative x is negative 5x. Now we have like terms present, and remember when you move like terms you move the sign with it. So it's negative 6x here minus 5x plus 2 plus 20. Now a few persons got here incorrect, and remember the analogy I was using while I was working this question. These questions, when you see a negative, it means that you owe. So negative 6x means you owe 6 xylophones, and here it is that you're owing another 5 xylophones. So if you owe 6 xylophones and you owe 5 xylophones, that means in all you're owing 11 xylophones. And of course 2 plus 20 is 22. So that should have been the answer for the first question. Let's take a look at question 2 here, product of two brackets. So, take your time, positive 3x times positive 2x is positive 6x squared. Positive 3x times negative 6 is negative 18x. Negative 2 times positive 2x is negative 4x. Negative 2 times negative 6 is positive 12. Now the like terms are already grouped together. There are no other terms with x squared in it. So we put back the 6x squared. Now again, you owe 18 xylophones and you owe another 4 xylophones, which means in all you owe 22 xylophones plus x. All right, and that should be the answer for question 2. All right, let's take a look at questions 3 and 4. Again, several persons were messing up this question. And you can clearly see here that it says 8 minus, and then whatever is in bracket. Some persons were just ignoring the minus and just started multiplying everything by 8. No. The 8 is not in front of the bracket. What's in front of the bracket is negative 1. So you're multiplying everything inside the bracket by a negative 1. So the 8 comes back. So negative 1 times positive 2 is negative 2, and negative 1 times negative x is positive x. Now, 8 minus 2 is simply 6, and then we put back the x. Very, very simple and straightforward. Let's take a look at this. Expansion involving fractions. So what we have here is positive 3 over 4 times positive x over 2. So I'm just going to write it down like this so everybody can see what is happening. Okay? And then positive 3 over 4 times positive 5 over 7. And again, now I'm doing it this way so persons can see that when you're multiplying fractions, you're multiplying the numerators. So 3 times x is 3x. And then you're multiplying the denominators. 4 times 2 is 8. Again, you're multiplying the numerators. 3 times 5 is 15. And the denominators. 4 times 7 is 28. So this is what you should have gotten for question 4. Let's take a look at question 5. Now, a few persons got this incorrect, and I think others got it right. Now, I'm just going to point something out here. Let's take a look at this. What would be the answer? What would be the answer to this question? 3 plus 4 all squared. Now clearly, if I were to work out what's in the bracket, it would be 7. And 7 squared means 7 times 7, which is 49. So this here would give you a value of 49. Now some of you were doing this, which is incorrect. So I want to point out that what I'm about to do here is incorrect, and that is what some of you did. Now when some of you have this, some of you believe that this means this. This, by the way, is wrong. It's incorrect. If you look at this, you would have 9 here because 3 squared is 9 and 4 squared is 16. That would give you 25, and 25 obviously is not 49. All right, so this here is entirely incorrect. Okay, so this cannot be worked this way, wrong. All right, so let's go back to the question. So we have x plus 5 all squared. X plus 5 all squared. And what this simply means is x plus 5 in one bracket times x plus 5 in the other bracket. So positive x times positive x, that's positive x squared. Positive x times 5, that's positive 5x. Positive 5 times x is positive 5x, and 5 times 5 is 25, for a final answer of x squared plus 10x plus 25. That should have been the answer to question 5. Let's take a look at question 6. All right, so remember the recommendation is expand the back two brackets. So this would be x plus 3, and then what we'd have here is x times x is x squared, x times negative 1 is negative 1x, negative 1 times x is negative 1x, and negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1. So this is what we should have. So this is x plus 3, and this is x squared. You owe one xylophone and you owe another one xylophone. That means in all, you owe 2 xylophones plus 1. Then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this x here and multiply these 3 terms by the positive x. So positive x times x squared is positive x cubed. Positive x times minus 2x is minus 2x squared. And positive x times positive 1 is positive x. Now that I've finished with that, I'm going to take this positive 3 and do the same. So let's do that. Positive 3 times positive x is positive 3x squared. Positive x times minus 2x is minus 6x. And positive 3 times positive 1 is simply positive 3. Now let's group the like terms. There's no other term with cube, so I'm going to write this back. That's x cubed minus 2x squared plus 3x squared plus x minus 6x plus 3. Your final answer should be x cubed. Now you owe 2x squared. You have 3x squared at home, so when you pay back the 2x squared, you have 1x squared left. And you owe 6 xylophones, but you have 1 at home, so when the person comes to the 6th xylophone, you're going to have to give them what you have and still owe them 5. And then the plus 3 comes back. So this is what you should have as your final answer for question 6. Hope you guys found this video insightful, and I'll see you guys on the next video.